With profound humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 2 of 4.
Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Τα προγράμματά μας προσφέρονται σε πολλές γλώσσες. Παρακαλούμε δείτε suprememastertv.com/schedule.
That's how many masters have been in trouble because the disciples don't know how to be discreet. They don't know the danger of being a master. They're too safe because master protects them all the time. The master power. So they feel nothing happens to them. Master so powerful, it's so secure, so safe, so they don't understand anything. Yeah? The soldier who has to protect the country. The country citizens are safe, but the soldier is not safe anytime.
Please keep watching to find out more.
Step off and features venerations. Be vegan.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulacese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, Thai, and Ukrainian or Uranian. To show your gratitude, you can say "Hahoma," meaning thanks a lot, in classic Taíno, once the native language of the Taíno people of the northern Lesser Antilles, Puerto Rico, and other parts of the Caribbean. I am Valeria. The creative Taíno people appreciate your skill in creating delicious, well-presented vegan meals. May everyone experience the rich taste of plant-based dishes. The ancient indigenous Taíno people once lived throughout the islands of the magnificent cerulean blue Caribbean Sea. Arriving originally from South America, the Taínos coexisted harmoniously in the island countries of both the Greater and Lesser Antilles. The Taíno descendants are a gentle and generous people whose lineage comes from the mother. Today's Taíno inhabit the Virgin Islands, Cuba, and Puerto Rico. The ancient crafts of the Taíno included beautiful petroglyphs carved in stones along rivers and cave entryways, as well as exquisite pottery and statues. Music and dance also played an essential role in Taíno life, with different types of drums as the main instrument. Traditional growing methods are still used by many Taíno in Puerto Rico, such as raised mounds of earth, or conucos, in which a mixture of crops like cassava, sweet potatoes, and peanuts can flourish. They continue traditions such as the preparation of cassava bread, traditional weaving, instrument making, canoe building, and honoring important ceremonies. The Taino follow a complex tradition of spiritual practice, believing that gods and spirits dwell in every part of existence. At the same time, their in-depth understanding of the science of astronomy aided the original Taino people in becoming expert seafaring navigators as well as successful growers. We learned a lot about the peaceful ancient Taino culture with you, harmonious viewers. May our deep inner knowledge of the oneness of all things guide us to interact lovingly with every being on the planet.
Vegan side effect. You can only go straight to heaven.
For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within, to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored one, Shakyamuni Buddha, vegan, the worshipped Son of God, Jesus Christ, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher, Confucius, vegetarian, the venerated Lord Krishna, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher, Lao Tzu, vegan, the venerated Lord Mahavira, vegan, the beloved Prophet Muhammad, vegetarian, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, vegetarian, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on Earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai, Vegan, respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Ching Hai, Vegan, promotes the peaceful, loving plant-based diet and envisions, with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world where people of both animal and human kingdoms live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurants Loving Hut, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we're aware of it or not, her efforts have an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal people-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations, while saving our planet from climate change and disasters. Supreme Master Ching Hai, Vegan, has traveled worldwide and held discourses with the public and her disciples on a variety of spiritual topics. Today, we are blessed to present the insightful gathering entitled The Inner Telepathy with a Master, Part 4 of 7, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English, on May 16, 2000, in Yeongdang Ashram, Korea.
Peace for Ukraine, or you reign.
Đêm ơi sao chưa ngủ, đêm khuya buồn nhớ ai, chăn màn sao u dụ, tình như là đá phai. Ngày bỗng dài lê thê, gió sao lạnh đêm hè, ai buồn như tượng đá, như hải đang chiều mưa.
Can you imagine? I had to do everything, check in, check out, and find out information about the hotel. And I couldn't find out even at the airport because everybody was standing there. All the disciples were standing there. And when I went to change money, everybody was already in front of me or behind me, so I had to run. I didn't have enough time for information and all the conveniences the way you have. And you have people together, grouped together, helping each other. When I'm alone, it's terrifying. And dragging a suitcase. Sometimes I went to the hotel and I just dropped dead. Yeah. You cannot imagine the lady who sat calmly there had to run around the whole world in a very what manner. Sometimes I couldn't find the hotel because it was in a strange city, you know. So I just had to go in any hotel. In any hotel means you sleep with flies and lice and the bed that has been produced in the time of Qing dynasty. Yeah. And the outlet that sparks every time you put something in, you know. Yeah, it's not easy. And sometimes you have no hair dryer and all that. Yeah, and I have to run around the whole hotel borrowing one. Because so cold, I can't have my hair wet to go out. And I need to wash because I've been dirty also, traveling long way and running around on the street. And taxis sometimes don't speak my language, and smoky taxi, whatever I had to take. Smoky room, smoky hotel, everything. That's why I was so sick on the European tour. But after they edited, I look so nothing, no. Sometimes you hear me clicking the tongue inside because there's a candy in there, you know, cough candy. Otherwise, you don't hear much. They filter the coughing noise out. It was a very, very strenuous journey around Europe. Emotionally stressed and mentally stressed and psychological stress and everybody was stressed in Europe, at that time. Also, I felt sometimes it was very difficult to breathe even. But I made it. It was not easy though. Apart from being famous or any other dangerous stuff, physically speaking, it was very strenuous to go alone like that. From one country after the next, and from one hotel to the next, from one airport to the next, with a running schedule, running with the flight and running with the things, and there were not enough people to help. You go around with a group, one help another, and you all know where to go already because you're all connected with each other, and I can't connect with anyone. And I can't stay in a convenient hotel nearby because I know everybody is around there and hunting for the tiger. Yeah, so not just physical exhaustion. I have many inconveniences when I travel alone on tour, trying to be alone and trying to avoid people. You understand? Trying to avoid a scene. Prostration in the airport, for example.
Master, what can we do to help you?
No, please don't help. That's what I...
Okay.
When anybody wants to help, I'm scared already.
Oh.
I get more trouble from helpers than anyone else.
Maybe best to stay away.
Yeah, I just need a telepathically clear-headed person. Otherwise, no need, please. As I told you already, sometimes I want to do some work, I put something there, and then I tell people to move everything else so that I can use it. And then everybody come and move the things that I need away. And then I say, come back and bring it here. And another person comes, busybody, or moves it away again. This is how they help all the time. You need telepathy wisdom in order to help me. Otherwise, just stay clear. It just makes more trouble, more confusion, and more effort for me. You have to double the work and treble the work sometimes when you just try to be a busybody, and not really help. Just try to join in, to look busy, to look good, to look helpful, but it's not truly helpful. To help somebody, you have to have a clear head of what that person wants, not what you want. Not that you want to help, but if that person needs help or not, and in which way he needs help. That's very difficult to find somebody who knows this. And if you go around me too near, and later on you become like slacking in thinking. Lacking, or I say like sleepy. Yeah, too relaxed and happy and just flop, like, oh. Meditating, enjoying bliss, master love. Oh. Yeah, and then when you should go, you come. And when you should come, you go. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm very tired sometimes because I have to take care of the public and then the near person as well. It became like a double trouble, more work. And when you come home, you expect a rest, and then there you work again in a different way. And it's worse because it's so near. The trouble is so near. I'm very tired sometimes because of that. Yeah, the work I could do very, very nicely, but a lot of other things make you frustrated and agitated and tired. It's not just pure spiritual work, okay? It's dealing with the brain of the people and the disciples with this kind of childish behavior and too much security kind of attitude, too relaxed, yeah? Too cool, too happy, too secure, too safe. I don't understand what I have to do. Yeah. So sometimes I give out information that I don't want to be given away. Because I don't understand why everybody should know about Master. And she lives where? She does what? Oh, this is good news. Nobody else knows. I have to tell everybody because this is good news. I have a chance to know. Yeah, things like that. It's not easy. That's how many masters have been in trouble because the disciples don't know how to be discreet. They don't know the danger of being a master. They're too safe because Master protects them all the time. The master power. So they feel nothing happens to them. Master so powerful, is so secure, so safe, so they don't understand anything. Yeah? The soldier who has to protect the country citizens are safe, but the soldier is not safe anytime. So you can't go out and sell information about where the soldiers dig in the trench. Where is he hiding, or what kind of weapon he has, and how many he has, and what does he do every day. You understand this? This is so clear or not? Yes. Yeah. Just because the soldier protects you and he has a gun and all that, you think, oh, he's powerful. Oh, nothing can hurt him. It can. Everything can hurt the soldiers because he's a soldier.
He's in danger.
He's in danger all the time. And that's how you are safe. But nobody understands that. Very rare. Yeah? Because he's safe with the soldier. And the soldier has a gun and everything, and strong and trained. But he can't be safe all the time. If you even give out his hideout and tell everybody, even tell the enemy how strong my soldier is and where he lives and what kind of weapon he has and where he hides and how thick is his bunker, and where even. You can never find him. He's in there. Do you understand what I say? Yeah. Yeah. So the soldier has not only danger from the enemy, it's danger from his friends as well, from his innocent friends, from the ones that he protects. That's why in every country, in the ministry, like the army and all that, they keep things very secret. Yeah. Even inside the army, there are some rooms that are especially just for strategy discussion. Ordinary soldiers cannot come in even, for example, like that. Or nobody can come in that room without clearance, for example. Sometimes in America even, I heard, I'm not sure, because I'm not in the government, but I heard that some presidents are not having enough clearance to go into certain army or secret places. Every president has different degree of clearance. Like how many degrees? Like he has 15 clearance or 12 clearance or 17 clearance or 20 clearance, for example. And it depends on the higher degree of his clearance. He can go where or what. Yeah. So the president is not supposed to know everything, according to the information I read.
Yeah, because he changes every 4 years.
He changes every 4 years anyhow also. So if he's not clear enough, he might not keep the secret while he's outside of the presidency or something, I don't know. I heard about it, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure. But it could be possible because the army or whatever, the secret agent has to keep their work. Yeah. Sometimes they keep too much and the president doesn't know much of the good thing as well as the bad thing going on also. Anyway, it's not very good for me to always go alone and keep everything quiet. But it's just a price to pay for everything. You have a price for everything. Any more information or questions?
I was just going to say next time if to find an attendant, maybe you should ask for their star sign. For instance, the dog in the Chinese horoscope, they'll be protective.
The what, honey? The dog?
Dog.
But they're too dogmatic also. Yeah, it's true. Too fixed. Yeah, too fixed. Too serious. Yeah, it's true. You're right. You are the dog? Yeah. Yeah. You got a job. You got a job. So you don't need me. Okay. The dog people are very faithful and protective. That's for sure. I have many good dog attendants also. But sometimes you need also telepathic energy and makes yes. Who? Yeah. Who wants it? No, she does, no? You didn't? Oh.
I wanted to say something else. I read your speech that you did in Johannesburg, I think, about that the future is matriarchal, and when the women were in charge, there were no wars and all these things.
I was in the old times.
But the funny thing is, a few months later, the Pope publicly apologized on behalf of the Catholic Church for the humiliation of women. And I thought his ears must have been ringing when you did that speech.
What?
Yeah, the Pope.
I know. What is the last sentence?
He publicly apologized
for the humiliation of women. Yes, and?
Yeah, on behalf of the Catholic Church.
Yes, I know. And then?
And then I thought his ears must have been ringing.
Oh.
You see, he must have gotten a message from up there, out you go and support what Master says.
Okay. He's
because
a good
it's
Pope.
true.
Anyway, yeah, it's true, yes. He apologized for many things, but not just that, I guess. Because he's a very honest man. Honest and God-fearing man, yes. He doesn't use his power or his office to covet any power for himself or do anything ever. Even if he's not enlightened or anything at all, I don't care. He's really a good man. He's saintly in his heart. Yeah, and we should have more often a Pope like that. He's so natural. He sings, he rides a motorcycle with other people. I heard, he's a very natural man, and I like that. So any natural man has saintly quality in his heart already, you know. He's not like pretentious or bureaucratic, things like that. And last time it touched me so much that even though he was wounded, sick very much, he still continued his tour as much as he could. He looks so humble, a man. He's really serving God as best as he can. Yeah, this is the way it should be. Yeah, I guess it's time that people change their idea about man and woman. It's not that men are bad or women are good. It's just we are endowed with different qualities. Yeah, women because weak in muscle, you know, they have to develop more here. We always have a saying like that. Yeah, what you don't have here, you have here. No? Yeah, so we all know about that. So you see, most of the time in the house, women work harder and more just because they know how. They just see work, they just know where, but men don't see anything. Even though a lot of work they don't see. Just they're not endowed with all this detail, attitudes of many intelligent ways. They are born to be protectors. They're born to be more protectors than administrators. Women are more for intellectual work and administration. Men are more for fast running and stamina and protective. That's why men are very protective of women. They're born like that. It's inborn like that. Yeah.
Ta sẽ hái hoa thơm cài lên mái tóc bồng, dù ngủ lời tình tự trang sức bằng nụ hôn. Cho đêm thôi trăng trở, cho ngày thôi không dài, cho đời vui rực rỡ, cho tình hoài không phai.
Russia, go home, now.
If one eats even a grain of fish and then gives 1,000,000 cows in charity or submits to the holy soul at Kashi, still the inevitable result will be a seat in the flames of hell. Satguru Kabir Sahib Ji, vegetarian.
Tomorrow, on Between Master and Disciples.
Everybody has telepathic ability within themselves. As you concentrate, you train yourself for a little while, and you know, all the higher worlds, they just use telepathy. They don't use language. They don't explain, they don't talk. They don't need to. They could, but in a different way. You understand it automatically. And there's no need to use language, because too many languages here also make problems. Even if you speak the same language, you couldn't understand each other, let alone the telepathy inside.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Colombia is one of them.
Colombia Law 1774, reforming the National Animal Protection Statute, Colombian Civil Code, Criminal Code, etc. Considered some of the most stringent in Latin America, Colombia's animal people protection laws of 2016 recognize animal persons as sentient beings and penalizes anyone who abuses a domestic, tame, wild, or exotic vertebrate animal individual with 1 to 3 years in prison and a fine of 5 to 60 legally minimum monthly salaries.
Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting.
And
no more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan. Make peace. So be it. Respectable viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode entitled The Inner Telepathy with the Master, Part 4 of 7, on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is, from the Holy Quran, Surah 62 and 64, Part 1 of 2, on Words of Wisdom, right after Noteworthy News. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming. May we be forever grateful for God's omnipresent love.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.